So in my last outfit video, my first date outfit video, we discovered that I may or may not be a hat girl.
All right, don't laugh.
I desperately want to be a hat girl. I see all these other bitches rocking these cute little hats, and I want to be that, right? That's what I aspire to be. But I've never really found a hat that I like. I never put on an outfit and think to myself, you know what this needs is a hat. Not once in my life have I ever thought that. But I'm determined to become a hat girl, and the consensus in the comment section from that video was that it wasn't my fault, which we love. I'm never at fault. I'm a victim to hats across America. But the consensus was that it was the hat's fault and not my fault. It was a shitty hat, and I just needed to get better hats. So I got a few hats. I just feel like as a bobblehead ass bitch, it is hard to find hats that work on my head. I have a big head, okay? Sometimes I look at old photos of myself when I was younger, and I feel like I look like Cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Small child, huge head, and I've definitely said before, I'm very grateful for the fact that I have large bazungas, because I feel like if I didn't, the largeness of my head would really, it would be more noticeable than it is. And I know it's because it houses this like massive brain. An unthinkable amount of knowledge is up here, right? So the brain had to expand to make room, but God, hats just don't account for us big brain bitches, now do they? For starters, I got a beret. This is the one that I am the most unsure about. If it doesn't work, I'm counting earmuffs as a hat, and we're just gonna get rid of the beret. I don't know if I can take myself seriously enough to wear a beret, I'll be honest. Also, like, it just makes no sense to me. Before I put this on, I'm gonna have to Google how to wear a beret because I just don't know. From there, we've got this white little, what is this? Like a newspaper boy hat? It's giving me 2004 Lizzie McGuire is what it's giving me. What kind of hat is this? Taxi driver, newspaper. Why are those the words that are coming to mind? It's giving me Newsies. Is that what I'm saying? Then we've got a classic beanie. Beanies are probably what I wear the most. They're probably honestly the only hat that I would wear and do grab every now and again. And then lastly, the hat that I wore in my last video that just totally didn't work was a checkered bucket hat. And I bought that checkered bucket hat because I was looking at this hat. My friend Alex has this hat and she styles it like incredibly. Every time I see her wear it, I'm like, oh my God, I want that. That looks so fucking cute. But it's kind of an expensive hat for someone who doesn't even know if they like hats. So I bought a cheaper one. Cheaper one sucked cheeks. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I fooled myself by not just buying the hat that I wanted. And I got the original knit bucket hat that I wanted. We'll see if it looks good. To be determined. But those are the 4 hats that I'm working with today, and hopefully by the end of this you guys can let me know what genre of hat girl I am, if any hat girl at all. This is pretty Lizzie McGuire of me, isn't it? I feel like Lizzie. Ooh, I feel like Lizzie. So before we even get to deciding if we like the hat or not, we also have to decide if we like the outfit, which I think I like it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you know those white booties that were beat up and gross that I always complain about in every single video? I got a new pair. Unfortunately, I have no idea where these shoes are from. My mom got me them for Christmas. I'm gonna assume they're from like a Kohl's or a Macy's. I would put money on that. From there, we have my tried and true green swirl pants from Ray. There is nothing in this world that could get me to stop wearing these pants. I think that like when I die, this is what I want to be wearing. Open casket, bitch. Okay, maybe not. Do I want to be cremated? All right, anyways. Have these pants paired with my green Big Bud Press sleeveless turtleneck. And then on top, I have this hot pink blazer from H&M. I've been really into blazers lately. Have been also obviously loving very bright, vibrant colors. I want to be an eyesore in Brooklyn. I just want people to look at me. Look at me. Oh, oh, oh. My crossbody bag is from JWPEI. I don't know if it's called like JWP. So I just spell the name out every single time. I don't feel confident in saying the name. And then last but certainly not least, we have what I am officially calling my Lizzie McGuire hat that I got from Urban Outfitters. I'm gonna go out and say it. I think that this style of hat suits me well. Is this hat clenching my head like it's a watermelon wrapped in 1,000 rubber bands? Absolutely it is. But is it cute? Yeah. Will it give me a headache if I wear it for too long? Probably also yes. But we don't care about that. Beauty is pain, as they say. And in this case, Lizzie McGuire hat is migraines. And maybe that's okay. What am I fucking talking about? Is it the microphone? I feel like you let me stand with a microphone attached to a cord and I think I'm a stand-up comic. Shut up. Honestly, I think this outfit is just an excuse for this jacket to have a moment. Fuck the beanie, right? Who cares about the beanie? The coat is the star of this show. Head to toe, I've got my brown skirt from Los Angeles Apparel, a brown turtleneck from Reformation, matched with this underbust corset from Dyspnea. And then I have this gorgeous blue fluffy coat from River Island on top. And of course, my Teddy Fresh beanie. I don't understand what happened with the making of this corset. If you remember, I did a video last January where I had this top that I had got from Dyspnea that didn't fit me and I needed it to fit me because I loved it so much, so I made a corset back for the top so that it would fit. Shortly after filming that video, I learned that Dyspnea, I cannot say the name of this fucking brand, Dyspnea does custom sizing. So you can submit your measurements to them and they will make a piece that fits you. So I loved this underbust corset, submitted it with my custom measurements, and it is somehow too big. So I can really only wear this corset with sweaters or like bulkier items of clothing because it's just too big on me, which I don't fucking understand because I sent them my exact body measurements. So it makes no sense why it would be too big. But that's okay, because it looks so good in an outfit like this. I don't know that this is typically an outfit I would pair with a beanie, but for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna style this outfit with a beanie. It's very New York winter of me, honestly. I love the different shades of brown. I love wearing a skirt in the winter with a really thick coat on top. And this coat, mama, are you kidding? Serving Violet Beauregard, whatever the fuck. One of my favorite people to follow on Instagram, Simi Moonlight, was wearing this coat. Once I saw Simi wear it, I was like, I need it. Simi inspires me so much. She's one of my absolutely biggest fashion inspirations. I love everything that they wear. So if you don't know Simi, definitely go check them out on Instagram. This skirt action is really doing something for me, so I'm gonna keep this on and do the next outfit. Kind of keep with the skirt and winter theme, but then do it a little bit differently and try to tackle the beret. Don't laugh. If you're thinking about laughing, stop it right now. There will be no laughs in this video. Nothing I've said is funny. I made sure to walk on camera with earmuffs in hand because I don't know if this is working. I just spent 10 minutes looking at photos of people wearing berets and also watching a YouTube tutorial of how to put this fucking thing on my head, and apparently this is right. However, I feel like I look like I have a ball of dough on my head. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, babe. That's what I'm serving. I tried to like, I don't know, shimmy it and like make it tilt to the side a little bit. This is really the best that I can do though. I'll be honest, I did try my best. It's not the worst thing. Maybe some people are gonna like this. Maybe I just need to stop it. Commit to the bit. Commit. Turning that frown upside down. Guys, I look so good in a beret. Same bottom half as the last outfit on the top. I've got a sleeveless turtleneck from H&M and a blazer from H&M as well. I love this outfit. I think it looks great. Normally, when I've worn this outfit, I've worn it with my earmuffs because I agree that it needs something on the top. Is a beret that? I don't know. I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel yet, but I am taking a solo vacation to Paris in May. It's the first trip that I've ever booked by myself. And so originally I had bought this beret like a month ago because I was like, Paris, berets. I just thought that it would be like a fun little like, I'm going to Paris, let me buy a beret. And so I did. And the second I got it and put it on, I was like, babe, yeah, I don't know if berets are your thing, Megamind. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Maybe I just need to commit to it a little more. Maybe I'm just not used to seeing myself in hats. So seeing myself in something like a beret is like, that's a big jump, right? To go from like beanie to beret, it feels like a big adjustment here. But just for shits, right? Let's put the earmuffs on instead. I just feel like I'm an earmuff girl. Like, on the fence about whether or not I'm a hat girl. Am I an earmuff girl? Confirmed. Right? You see me in earmuffs, you're like, immediately, yes, it makes sense. Maybe the CEO of earmuffs. I'm the CEO of a lot of things. I have a lot of responsibilities, goddamn. Do we like the beret? Do we not? Should I just consider earmuffs a hat and call myself a hat girl because I look good in earmuffs? I'm not against that option either. And with that said, let's move on to the last outfit and perhaps the most intimidating outfit of all, the bucket hat. The bucket hat redemption. All right, last but certainly not least, we have the bucket hat. I'm not mad about it. I'm not. In fact, I kind of like it. Before I get into the hat, let's talk about the outfit. Head to toe, same boots as always, a pair of baggy jeans from Ray, a white turtleneck from Eloki layered underneath, my Don't Touch Me cat sweater from Teddy Fresh. Then I have this oversized blue shacket from ASOS, bag as always from JWPEI, and my hat is from Petite's Reverses. So at first, when I got this hat, I kind of thought that I was gonna wear it flipped up like so. I don't think that this particular style works on my head. I love this type of knit bucket hat when it's flipped up like this on other people. I just think my head is too big for it. When it's flipped up, this to me is serving Man in the Yellow Jacket from Curious George. This like looks like a paper boat to me that a kindergartner made and was gonna sail through the lake in their backyard. When it's flat down though, and this is a similar look to the hat that we really didn't like from my last video, but I feel like the general sizing of this hat and the fact that it's a little looser and not as stiff. The other one, as everyone in the comments said, looked like a thimble, and you were right, it did. It had way too much shape. It looked like a bucket. It looked like a sweater for a plant pot. Like I said, it was just too stiff, and that one didn't look good folded up. This one doesn't look good folded up either, in my opinion, but when it's flat down, I feel like it just looks, I don't know, it's kind of cute. It's looser, it's less shaped, and I like this one. I do. I will lock in and say that I like this one. So while this is more money than I would ever typically spend on a hat, being someone that has not been a hat girl in the past, I do think it was worth it to spend more money to get an actual like nice knit bucket hat because it just looks better. All in all, does this mean that I'm a hat girl now? Maybe. You guys tell me. Maybe it's not even up to me to decide if I'm a hat girl or not. Maybe being a hat girl is something that you are appointed by other people that see you wearing hats and they're like, oh, you're a hat girl. Am I a hat girl? I would like to be a hat girl, but you guys tell me if you feel compelled to call me a hat girl after today's video. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope that if you didn't like my hats, at least maybe you liked my outfits. If you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to click the link down below and go follow me because I'm really sexy and I'm almost at 50,000 followers, which is really cool. That's a fun number. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.